Now the playoffs are right around the corner, and unfortunately, not everybody could get in. So today I'm gonna give those teams that didn't make the playoffs a chance to get some revenge by playing against the teams that made it. Of course, we have to start with Mr. Discount Double Check at quarterback Aaron Rodgers, leading the way for the teams that missed the playoffs. Huge thanks to the sponsor for today's video, DraftKings Sportsbook. Now the NFL regular season just wrapped up, and even if your team didn't make the playoffs, you can still win some money. Starting on January 14th, 14 of the best teams are going to contend against each other to try to get to the Super Bowl. So to honor the best time of the year, I'm teaming up with DraftKings to give all new customers a winning offer. All you have to do is sign up for DraftKings using my promo code Ckbirds, bet at least $5 on any NFL playoff game, and you'll instantly receive an additional $200 in bonus bets. That's all you have to do. $5 and you get $200 in bonus bets deposited into your account. You can use that extra $200 on same game parlays where you can combine multiple bets from one game, like which team will win and by how much, for a shot at even bigger winnings. And if your state is not cool enough to allow mobile sports betting just yet, then don't worry. You can still get in on the action with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code Ckbirds, bet $5 on any NFL playoffs game, and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code Ckbirds only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Deshaun Watson from the Browns, Kyler from the Cards, another Cleveland Brown, Nick Chubb at running back, along with King Henry, Josh Jacobs, and JT. Fullback, we have Keith Smith from ATL, Devontae at wide receiver, another Las Vegas Raider. We have the Ram, Cooper Kupp, Hopkins, who might be getting traded. Let me know where you guys think is the best possible landing spot for DeAndre Hopkins. Not to mention Scary Terry. His team just missed out. Same with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Cooks might not be a Texan next year. And then Mooney from Chicago. Waller the Baller from Las Vegas. Pitts and Njoku. Taking a look at the offensive line, I'm going to read off all the teams that missed the playoffs and that are featured on this roster, man. The Lions, the Commanders, the Packers, the Panthers, the Saints, the Falcons, Rams, Cardinals, Bears, Steelers, Patriots, Jets, Titans, Browns, Raiders, Broncos, Colts, and Texans. So we just went through all 18 teams that missed the playoffs, man. I scrolled through the roster. Every single one of those teams donated at least 2 players to this roster, so everyone will get featured. There are 97 overall, which is phenomenal, obviously, but they're not quite the same overall as the teams that made the playoffs. How about we start with a guy who has never played a road playoff game? Patrick Mahomes. That streak will continue, but he might have to face one of these two guys at a neutral site. Josh Allen and Joe Burr. Run CMC in the playoffs. Not looking forward to seeing what he does to my team, if we even get that far. Dalvin Cook from the Vikings. Saquads. Kyle Juszczyk, of course. Tyreek the Cheetah Hill. Not gonna have Tua, unfortunately, man. That would have made it a more interesting game, but he's still gonna be in the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. Jake Jettas, Stephon, AJ Brown. Gonna be wreaking havoc for my squad, man. Jamar Evans and Tyler Lockett. You got a lot of names from a lot of different playoff teams. Kelsey, Kittle, Mandrews, the top 3. Couldn't even fit Goddard in there, okay? So if there's some players on your favorite team that's missing, I feel your pain, man. We had to make sure everybody got represented. The Jaguars, of course, is their team. I had to get a few of their players, man. I think they have like 4 or 5 on this squad. Scherf being one of them. The 14 playoff teams, you should already know them, man. Do I really have to list them? No, I don't think I do. But yeah, this is the team. They're looking pretty freaking nasty. So much depth at every single position. Parsons, Roquan, we moved him to right out. Tariq Woolen, Shaquille Griffin, another Jaguar. Secondary's looking phenomenal, man. This is gonna be a good one. 99 overall squad for Doug Peterson. He deserves nothing less, okay? Go out and ball for him. I gotta root for this squad. I know they're the favorites, but my team is here, okay? Big play Slay. Let's get this W. First matchup of the series, Rodgers versus Mahomes, and would you look at that? Teams that missed the playoffs off to an early 10-0 lead. Now, you don't want to count out any of these quarterbacks, this far from over, let's be honest. Just like that, Mahomes and the teams that made the playoffs scored 21 in a row to take the lead. Third down and forever now for Rodgers. Remember, he still has some very, very good talent. Wide receiver Devontae, Hopkins, Cooper Kupp, McLaurin. I mean, there's no excuse. 3-man rush for the teams that made the playoffs. Rodgers still completes it. What a pass. Another third down. Can Rodgers do it again? 48 seconds, 2 timeouts. The pump fake. Rodgers with that beautiful spiral. Another dot. They're at the 15, 31 seconds. They need a touchdown and then a 2-point conversion. Only a 3-man rush. Hasn't been working all drive. Cooper Kupp gets out of bounds. I don't blame him. I'd go to him a lot as well. Here comes a late blitz and an interception. Rodgers with an ill-advised pass. Micah Hyde said, you can run, but you can't hide from me. He gets the INT. And the teams that made the playoffs start off 1-0. Close game, but Mahomes just, outplayed Rodgers. Sometimes all it is just holding on to the ball and not turn it over. I mean, easier said than done, of course, when you're going up against amazing defensive players, man. They still have a chance, though. 2 interceptions by Micah Hyde. He might have to get player of the game. Game number 2, we have Deshaun Watson representing the teams that missed the playoffs, and Josh Allen representing the teams that made it. All right, let's see what happens this time. Teams that made the playoffs off to an early lead. But once again, I'm not counting anyone out. Both these teams are way too talented. I'm expecting close games all throughout the series, and that's what we've gotten so far. 2-point game at the start of the 4th. Teams that missed the playoffs are driving. Both teams have turned the ball over once. 3-man rush. Watson with so much time. Will he choose to scramble? Yes. He's going to get the first down on the ground. Looks like it could be a blitz. I think that corner is definitely blitzing, unless they're just double teaming Devontae. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Oh, God. Well, maybe they probably should have. Actually, that's Hopkins with the nice gain. That was Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield, man. I love to see everyone get involved. Derwin with the tackle. Here comes a fake jet sweep. Oh, the forced fumble. And the teams that made the playoffs scoop it up. Von Miller with the recovery in the Super Bowl. Stop me if you heard that before. Fred Warner causes the fumble. Teams that made the playoffs now have a 2-point lead and the football. So Josh Allen needs a few more first downs, and this one's all but over. Kind of risky right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might just want to hand it off and let CMC do some things. Oh, Donald with the tackle for a loss. They might have the 3 best defensive players on one team: Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett, and TJ Watt. If not, that's 3 of the top, 5? Okay, you have Nick Bosa, you have some other guys I'm forgetting, but yeah, it's not easy to play against. 3rd and 12, they're going to get stopped. Watson and this offense have one more chance. Let's see what he does. He throws a pick intended for JT. Micah Hyde again. This dude is unbelievable, man. Back-to-back games, game-sealing INT. The teams that made the playoffs get a clean sweep against the teams that missed the playoffs, man. I tried. I'm sorry. Couldn't make everybody happy, okay? It is what it is. At least y'all had a chance to get some revenge, and it's still a fun video for me to put together. Thanks for watching to the end. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day.
Stunning like I hit the jackpot. He don't wanna catch a fade. I'ma really get him blacked out. He ain't really about that life. Better breathe before you tap. Bop. Steady rocking with the stripes. I'ma really get him checked. Everybody getting checked. Everybody getting bands. Will it end? Will it last? Brand new cars going fast.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend. Maybe I can love you endless and this and this.